Coming up on this week's edition of the Met Report, our men's soccer team keeps moving up in the race.
And we'll show you just how dangerous distracted driving can be after a Colorado woman nearly has a fatal accident.
And MSU Denver has a new way of giving new students and visitors a look around campus. All this and much more coming up on this week's edition of the Met Report.
Hi, welcome to the Met Report. I'm Maurie Mickey.
Good afternoon, I'm Josh Cozart. Auraria campus is known for upholding freedom of speech, but when does that expression become something illegal? Lauren Perry has the story.
Freedom of speech is an American right practiced very frequently here at Auraria campus. At one point or another, someone has seen something different, interesting, or very entertaining, and sometimes even controversial. AHEC is a popular destination of protesters, politicians, preachers, and other locals who like to share their controversial messages. It is not uncommon to see a conversation turn from debate to a yelling match with insulting words. When this happens, those words become harassment instead of an American right.
When it becomes screaming, when the proximity to people becomes so great that now people are in each other's physical space, when people are now using body language to also express their ideas and flailing arms or doing things like that that are scaring people, that starts to be where we need to get involved and control those things a little bit. But in terms of the subject matter, we don't really have a say in what people want to share and express their ideas.
While some may be offended, legally there is nothing the police can do unless that public freedom turns into a public safety issue.
If we can be there to keep the peace, that's our goal. So if we can facilitate people backing up, calming down, separating a little bit, that's what we would prefer to do. If things are at a point of violence is imminent or has already happened, then we would have to investigate that and take the appropriate action like we do at every call that we arrive at.
For the Met Report, I'm Lauren Perry.
The brand new Aerospace and Engineering Sciences building took a step forward on Monday as the State Capital Development Committee approved a $5.2 million spillover appropriation fund for the building's planning, pre-construction, and utility work. With the confirmation of this funding, the university will now finalize the contract and begin the engineering phase on October 1st. The $60 million building is set to open in spring 2017. The building will be located at the southwest corner of 7th Street and Auraria Parkway. Stay tuned next week as the Met Report brings you more details.
Attention all freshmen, future students, and visitors of Auraria. MSU Denver has a new campus map and virtual tour to help you find your way around the campus. Here's John Madden with a closer look.
If you have been on Auraria campus, chances are you have probably been lost at some point. Navigation problems are common on the 150-acre campus that holds 3 schools and nearly 42,000 students. But now Metro has a new digital campus map to help get you on the right path.
You can actually bring up the map on the university website on your smartphone or on your tablet and use it to find your way to your next class or to a place where you want to grab a bite to eat.
If you zoom in on the map, you can see landmarks on campus, such as the sculpture by the Student Success Building, the Madre sculpture by the library, and the Tivoli beer truck by the King Center. The Tivoli beer truck is just one of the many well-recognizable landmarks here on campus that was added to the map to give it more detail. But the map isn't just a map, it has many other beneficial features.
People come to our campus for other purposes besides school. They might want to go to the Pepsi Center, they might want to check out a concert. So this will tell them where they can park.
In addition to finding parking, the map also has other elements like a virtual tour and 360-degree panoramic views.
We wanted to give Metropolitan State University of Denver a virtual tour so that students that are interested in us can see all the wonderful buildings and facilities that we have here on campus, so they can get a better idea of what their experience would be like. That helps them make a decision to come to school here.
Freshmen, you can now breathe easier. For the Met Report, John Madden.
Beginning October 8th, MSU Denver welcomes a new Vice President of University Advancement and CEO of the MSU Denver Foundation. John Burtness was appointed to these positions last week by MSU Denver President Stephen Jordan. Burtness brings with him 28 years of experience in university advancements. His new duties include overseeing the offices of both development and alumni and friends. If you're looking to grow as a student and as a person, come take part in the Tri-Institutional Hot Topics series here on campus. The series is hosted by student activities the first 2 weeks of every month. By attending these events, students gain insight on important topics such as justice system and drugs. They also learn how to debate with one another while still keeping an open mind. The Hot Topics events take place in different locations on campus, such as the Multicultural Lounge and the Tivoli Turn Hall. Events last for about 45 minutes, and student activities encourages all students to attend.
It's a tri-institutional event, and so all three schools, CU Denver, Community College of Denver, and then MSU Denver, we all plan these so that we can cover some controversial topics, if you will.
For more information or a list of upcoming events, stop by the student activities located in Tivoli, room 305.
The University of Colorado has received its largest donation in 138 years. The founders of the Wildlife Experience in Parker, Colorado have donated the entire 150,000 square foot facility to the University of Colorado. UCD has already been offering classes through the campus since August, and there will be more to come in October. UCD is taking the responsibility of running the facility on behalf of the owners, Dave and Gail Linger. The building has been renamed the Linger Building. The nationally recognized radio broadcast comes to MSU Denver. Met Media is hosting a national network radio show from MSU's very own KMET Radio Studios. The show is Daybreak USA from USA Radio's networks. Daybreak has been hosted by the former Education Secretary Bill Bennett, among other national politicians, throughout its 25-year history. Although this is temporary arrangement, MSU is glad to be hosting the country's morning drive radio show. You can tune in to kmetradio.org from 4 to 8 a.m. Monday through Friday.
Memphis, I should say. We're hooked to them, so we're still, working in that sort of idea. In here, it's just getting used to new studios, getting used to being in some different rooms, and kind of going on the fly.
Students who are on a tight budget might find it difficult to eat healthy during college. I know I do. Addison Goodell has the dish in the Tivoli food court.
As hungry students make their way to the Tivoli Student Union building during breakfast, lunch, and dinner, quick and easy fast food places such as Taco Bell and McDonald's help hungry students fill up fast. But are these large Big Mac combo meals brain food that we really need?
I personally don't like that there's mainly Taco Bell and McDonald's. I don't like the fast food, but that's what I get because of the other choices. I don't like them. It's not because of money. If there was more expensive, healthy food, I would definitely pay money for it.
Although both fast food chains have a calorie counter on their menus, there are healthier alternatives at the Tivoli, but for most students, the dollar menu might be more forgiving for their wallet than the salad bar.
Well, I mean, it's cheap and it still tastes good, and in comparison to everything else, it's not really worth the price for the quality I'm getting.
It tastes better and it's cheaper than some of the other places.
Although a dollar menu double cheeseburger might satisfy your stomach and your wallet, all students might want to reconsider just how much of that freshman 15 they really want to put on. For the Met Report, I'm Addison Goodell.
So, Josh, do you visit the Tivoli food court often?
Unfortunately, I do. But actually, this past week, I tried to be really good and bring my lunch every day.
That's good.
Although the meals I brought weren't necessarily equally as healthy as they are down there.
It is a cheaper option. So
most definitely
that's what I do. When they start charging you for parking, now the food, I mean, it starts to add up pretty quickly.
And I feel like I just eat the same thing every single day.
I know, you really do. Those McDonald's fries, I tell you.
Yeah, don't tell everyone that. Anyway, Douglas, are summer temperatures going to stick around for us, or is fall quickly approaching?
Yeah, guys, you know what? We do currently have temperatures really warm for today, but we do have that fall-like weather returning the end of this week. Right now we're sitting at 81 degrees here on the Auraria campus. We have winds coming out of the northeast at 4 miles per hour. Our high today, as I said, much above normal, 87 degrees, and our low at 56. Now, taking a look at your day and time, hour by hour, 84 degrees by the 2 o'clock hour. 84 also for your drive home at 4, and if you have any evening plans for tonight, we'll be at 81 degrees. Taking a look at your pollen count, again, same story as we've had for the last couple of weeks. Pollen levels are low, and we're going to continue to see this number drop off as we go through the fall season. Now, tomorrow, we do have a high of 85 degrees with sunshine, and our low will be at 56. But we do have changes on the way, as I said, so I'll have more on that coming up in just a few minutes.
It's hot out there.
It is.
That's all I can say.
It's warm. It's getting warmer. Earlier, I swear, walking around college campus, it is hot.
Very, very warm, and especially with how many layers I got on walking in today.
I know. Well, coming up after the break, we'll show you what earthly object is out of this world.
And coming up in sports, women's soccer was in action over the weekend at home. We'll show you how they did.